Have you ever noticed something strange? You can spend hours entertained and still feel deeply unsatisfied afterward. You scroll, watch videos, check notifications, jump between apps. Yet somehow, your mind still feels restless, empty, like something is missing. Why? Because your brain wasn't designed for endless distraction. It was designed for depth. And the more shallow your attention becomes, the harder it becomes to feel truly fulfilled. Human beings experience some of their happiest moments during intense concentration, moments where attention becomes fully absorbed in one difficult task. When this happens, the outside world fades away, time disappears. Your thoughts become completely focused. Psychologists call this a flow state, a state where your mind becomes fully engaged in meaningful effort. And strangely, people often feel more alive during these moments than during passive entertainment. Not while endlessly consuming content, but while creating, building, learning, solving difficult problems, mastering something meaningful. Because deep engagement gives the mind purpose. Modern life trains people to avoid depth. Every few minutes, something interrupts attention. Messages, notifications, social media, constant stimulation. And over time, the brain adapts. Silence starts feeling uncomfortable. Stillness feels strange. Deep focus becomes difficult. So people keep chasing stimulation. Another scroll, another distraction, another hit of entertainment. But constant distraction weakens your ability to fully engage with life. And when attention stays shallow, life can start feeling shallow too. Some of the most meaningful experiences in life require effort. Think about the moments people feel most proud of. Learning a difficult skill, creating something valuable, pushing through challenges, mastering a craft. These experiences demand concentration, patience, discipline, and deep mental engagement. But through difficult effort, people develop something powerful: skill, confidence, purpose, identity. Because meaningful work changes you. It shapes who you become. And distraction rarely creates that feeling. What you focus on repeatedly shapes your experience of reality. If your attention constantly moves toward noise and distraction, your mind becomes fragmented, restless, reactive. But when attention is directed toward meaningful goals, life begins to feel different, clearer, deeper, more intentional. Because attention is not just about productivity, it shapes your emotions, your habits, your identity, and ultimately, your entire experience of life. Most people spend their lives surrounded by endless distraction, always stimulated but rarely fulfilled. But the people who learn to focus deeply often discover something powerful. That true satisfaction doesn't come from constant entertainment, but from complete engagement with something meaningful. And maybe that's what your mind has been searching for all along. Depth creates meaning. Protect your attention. Focus shapes your life. If this changed the way you think about focus, fulfillment, and attention, subscribe for more videos on mastering the mind and building a meaningful life.